Alibaba reacts to Freeze and Timi Dakolo feud. OAP, Freeze and Nigerian musician Timi Dakolo were caught up in a battle of words on divorce and Titan, which has sparked reactions from some entertainment personalities. Timi Dakolo wants Freeze to stop misleading Nigerians with his demonic teaching and that he has no right to talk about marriage after calling the mother of his kids useless. HipTv spoke with renowned comedian Alibaba, who is friends with Timi Dakolo and Freeze, on the situation, and this was his reaction.
I'll plead the Fifth Amendment. For both of them, I'll plead the Fifth Amendment. But both of them are my friends, and they all have different opinions, and they hold on strong to their different opinions, and they express them. So each one to his kind.
On the worst thing he has ever read or heard about himself, he had this to say.
Okay, why is the worst thing is that in spite of everything that I was doing and how much I had put into stand-up comedy and how much I was making, some people thought I was living off anyone, but it was, and when they finally found out how much I was making, that was when the story now changed to, oh, how comedians are smiling all the way to the bank. So that was hurtful. It was hurtful because they didn't know. Even the people that knew back then, like Steve Omojafo, who was paying me, or the SO&U team, or Lintas, or all the advertising agencies then that were using my services. None of them would have told me, oh, because one of them actually stood up to my defense several times. There was a lady called Julia Oku who was in SO&U at the time. Somebody told her that, well, Alibaba, he was living off somebody, and she said, if you know how much we are paying him, you will know that there's a difference. So that was hurtful. But then again, it's life. A lot of people always like to live their own realities for you. So if they see that you are living well, they find reasons for why you are living that well, so that it doesn't make them feel like losers. So after a while, I understood, and it wasn't like a worse thing, but then it really was hurtful, yeah.
You know, they get how you poor rich. You go hold farm. You also when you get some kind of you be big boy, you go hold farm, find yourself like this. You get the way you poor rich, you go hold the farm. Yeah.
He also shared this about young contemporary comedians coming into the comedy industry.
I think a lot of them are being influenced. Okay, let me be honest. Some of them are coming in because there's money in the game. Some are coming in because there's money in the game. But as always, you always find quacks and find the professionals amongst them. So I bet that with time, we'll weed out the wheat from the shaft. And it's beginning to dawn on a lot of people that it's not just about cramming Night of 1,000 Laughs from volume 1 to volume 28. It's about being spontaneous and being ready. So much is going on now. People are beginning to see that stand-up comedy is a cash cow. And they're jumping in. And when they jump in, they face the reality of hard-knock jokes and die on stage. And dying on stage is the worst thing that can happen to a stand-up comedian. Let me say this. If a band plays at a party, people can go home and go, oh, I didn't like that band so much. But for a stand-up comedian, once you stand there and tell the joke and people don't laugh, you're dead. So it's a different ball game. It's not like somebody drawing something and somebody going, I don't like the drawing, or it's abstract. Stand-up comedy is right there and then.